Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Virgo, May 7, 2025. You see things in a more positive and forgiving light today and tomorrow, and this is powerful. You might figure out a way to handle a private matter or a problem that has been weighing you down. A sudden memory may figure strongly and positively. Current transits help you see a situation positively. A sudden memory may figure strongly and warmly. Today's Mercury-Jupiter transit not only boosts your mood but your credibility as well. You may be in a supportive role and enjoying caring for someone now. Dreams and intuition are fertile for ideas. Today can also be good for drawing upon your experience and inner wisdom to further a business goal. Stimulating ideas are everywhere today. As mighty Jupiter, the planet of expansion and miracles, feels his ego soar today, he'll smile via a sextile over to mental Mercury, the planet of communication. With our cosmic messenger dashing through your solar house of privacy, now would be a great moment to sit back and relax behind closed doors to discuss financial planning with your sweetheart. You could map out a strategy and brainstorm brilliant ideas to grow your wealth as a team. Before you know it, you could be sitting on thrones of gold side by side. Your limits are fading away and your creativity is peaking now, so put it to good use. Whether you've been meaning to pick up a new skill or try a new software program, the time is right. You would do good to stay away from processed sugar. You can be easily excited by what you ingest. Sugar and preservatives are among the greatest triggers for you. The planetary alignment dominates the emotional territory at this time, and it may be best to stay a respectful distance from all that winds you up. On the other hand, what releases pent-up energy is highly recommended during this transit. Exercise, meditation, sleep. Choose your source of relaxation. You can expect to feel energized and optimistic on this day. In fact, even if you have a heavy workload, you aren't going to feel stressed about it. You might, however, find it more challenging to stay on task. Chatting with coworkers or daydreaming can happen more readily, and you might not get as much done as you plan. Don't be too hard on yourself, because as a personality you generally work pretty hard. Tomorrow is another day, and this one might be better spent with S. Friends. For the third time in as many years, Pluto turns retrograde in your career sector today, but with a big difference this time. Unlike in 2023 and again in 2024, when he was just flirting with his first return to your career sector in 250 years, this time this won't see the planet of change and transformation retrograde back out. Pluto is now firmly established and not leaving until 2044, he will spend the whole of the next 5 months retracing his steps. As Jupiter moves into his final 5 days in your income sector, what has been invested professionally to get this point takes a back seat and it now becomes more about the money. In the lead up to the moon's return to your romantic sector tomorrow, at a time when there is already growing support on the romantic front, the moon's monthly work and life balance reminder couldn't come with better timing. Unlike the squeeze that a clash between Mars and Pluto recently put on your work and life balance, this is the ordinary but timely reminder the moon brings every 4 weeks. Virgo, precision brings peace, but don't forget to breathe. Your quote of the day: order serves life, not the other way around. Your color of the day is light gray, clean and focused. Lucky numbers: 6, 12, 24. An organizational breakthrough is possible. Trust your process. Avoid overanalyzing someone's tone. Take things at face value. Routine offers comfort, not confinement. Take small steps toward long-term peace. Our eyes in the sky. Welcome to your tarot reading for May 7, 2025. Whether you're tuning in out of habit, curiosity, or simply hoping for a little inspiration, know that you're in the right place. These moments of reflection can be so powerful, especially when life feels busy, uncertain, or just a little bit strange. Today's reading invites you to pause, reconnect with yourself, and listen to the messages the universe may be trying to whisper your way. The first card that came through for today is the Knight of Wands, dynamic, bold, and full of fire. This card signals movement and passion, the kind that wakes you up in the morning with a sense of purpose. Maybe you've been sitting on an idea or dreaming about a change but haven't made a move yet. This card is a green light. Take a step. Send the message. Start the project. It doesn't have to be perfect. The Knight of Wands is not about flawless execution, it's about daring to go after what lights you up. Think back to a time when you acted on a spark of excitement and how that led to something amazing. Today holds that same kind of potential. Next we see the Two of Pentacles, which brings in the theme of balance and time management. Let's be honest, we've all had days where we feel like we're juggling flaming swords while riding a unicycle. Life demands a lot from us: work, relationships, responsibilities, and still trying to carve out space for ourselves. This card doesn't scold you for feeling overwhelmed. Instead, it's a gentle nudge to check in. What can you delegate, pause, or simply say no to? You're not meant to carry it all at once. Sometimes, balance looks like letting one ball drop so you can focus on what matters most. Our third card is the Queen of Cups, and she's bringing in some deeply nourishing energy. This is a card of compassion, intuition, and emotional depth. If you've been moving through heavy feelings lately, she encourages you to hold space for yourself with the same tenderness you would offer a friend. If someone close to you has been going through something, this card reminds you of your power to comfort, not always through words, but simply by being present. You might find yourself feeling more sensitive today, more attuned to what's unspoken. Trust that. Your emotional intelligence is a gift, not a weakness. The Ten of Pentacles follows, and this one brings a beautiful message of legacy, stability, and connection to your roots. This card often appears when something you've been working on is starting to bear fruit, not just in a material sense, but emotionally and spiritually too. It could be a family breakthrough, a sense of home within yourself, or a milestone that reminds you how far you've come. If you felt disconnected or uncertain about the future, this is your reminder that the seeds you've planted are growing, even if it's been slow. Keep watering them. You're building something lasting. Finally, we round out the spread with the Star, one of the most hopeful and uplifting cards in the deck. The Star is the light after the storm, the faith that flickers on when everything else feels dim. It's a promise that healing is happening, even when you can't see all the pieces yet. This card calls you back to your dreams. What hope have you been holding close to your chest, afraid to speak aloud? What future vision have you almost given up on? The Star says, don't. You're not foolish to believe in more. You're brave. And you're not alone in that. So, to bring this together, today's spread: Knight of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and the Star paints a picture of action guided by balance, emotional strength, and long-term hope. There's a rhythm to today that moves between bold motion and gentle reflection. Let yourself dance between the two. You don't have to choose one or the other. You're allowed to be both the dreamer and the doer, the giver and the one who receives. If this message resonated with you, I'd love to hear about it. What part of the reading spoke most clearly to where you are right now? Have you been navigating a period of change, or finding moments of peace in the middle of the chaos? Share your experience in the comments. Not only does it help you reflect, it creates space for someone else to feel seen too. Remember, no matter what today brings, you already carry everything you need to meet it. Be bold. Be gentle. Be honest. And above all, be yourself. That's more than enough.